Hey there YouTube, John here, and we are playing some Minecraft today. And I'm actually going to be showing off a unreleased mod pack and map, not pack, what am I saying? It's called Let It End. This is a map that I've been working on. This one obviously is the one I'm doing the building on. This one here is going to be a test play. Going to go, and I'm going to basically show off the start. There's a few little secrets in these maps. Well, this map, I say these maps because I started working on the Nether, but I've not finished that yet. There is a secret or two in there, but I'm not going to be showing them off. And as you can see, for some reason, hardcore questing mode is not enabled. Can I enable that like so, or do I have to? No. Okay, we're gonna have to do it like this. Allow cheats. Yes. I'm gonna be recording this all as one, I think. I'm not too sure. There we go. So we have hardcore questing mode enabled. Yep, this is for alpha testers. I can read it off, I guess. I mean, first off, a massive thank you. Yeah, it's basically just thank you and saying a few of the things which I will probably explain while going through this. Right, so let's sort that out. Right, so first off, this is the island you get. We've got some blood running down here. Got a tree that's just over there, and we've got a building which is just over there, and you can see there is a sign on there. So players will obviously have to choose where they want to go first, but the first place you do want to be going is up here, because as you can see, there was no real way of getting resources. I mean, there was that little bit of sand down there, but really that's not going to make much sandstone. I think that makes enough to get halfway between one of these islands if you go from up here and try and jump onto one of the leaves. So you come up here, you find a chest, and this has got a lot of glass in it, which I like using glass as a block because it means that mobs can't spawn, and also you can't retrieve it. I'm kind of mean like that, but it's just one of the things. So I've taken half of it, we're just under half of it, there's a whole stack in there. So we've got 34 glass, and I think I'm going to make my way down to the cafe, which is what that building is over there. I'm going to do that one first just because I'd expect a lot of people to go straight for the wood island first, so if people want to go over here, I'm just proving that you can do that if you so wish, because I do give enough blocks to go to both areas and still have a few left over, which is the idea. So we can come over here, and this is where we get our first quest book. Well, you get 3 quest books. This is, as I said, it's a cafe. I'll read off the sign. Welcome to Fry Queen. I couldn't think of a name. I was looking for something like Burger King, so Fry, I don't know, and Queen just because Burger King. And we've got ourselves our worker here in his little hat. And yes, you can use the hay to make food, I know this. I'll explain the food situation in a bit. And we've got a lot of food in these chests here, and also in the fridges back here. In the fridges, obviously, it's fridge items, and I don't think I'm in either. I'm going to put myself into normal, because why not? We're going to get ourselves our quest book. So, oh, also, the customer is always right, that's just a fact. So, as you can see, we've got the prices. You don't have to pay any of these. It's just you. This guy's not going to stop you. I'm going to take some of these peanut butter cookies because I want to get the terrible food out of the way first. And seeing as I can't eat peanuts, I think that's a terrible food. So, in our quest book, you'll see that I haven't got anything here. I'm actually just going to... I am playing music in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm sorry if this is messing up the recording. I'm just going to keep it like this just to play the lore here. So I'm actually going to need to put my sound on, because I keep sound off. There we go. I think that's going to be loud enough. Everyone was born with a purpose. Everyone has something they need to do. But what is my purpose? What do I need to do? Was I put on this planet for good or for evil? What am I good at? Why do I do the things I do? Why can't I be like everyone else? Where is everyone else? Where are my friends? So yeah, that's sort of an intro into the mod pack, the map. Let's get that back into full screen. There we go. I haven't got a picture set out yet. I'm going to sort that out at some point in the future. So far I've only spent about 48 hours on this map. I have no idea what reputation is. So, as you can see, at the minute I've got 3 quest lines started on. This one still very much work in progress. I sort of completed this one, I'm still tweaking it. This one is where we're going to be starting though. So, getting wood. Oh, I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. And for our reward we can get a spruce sapling, a reward bag, full heart, and you can choose from a reward bag or Fido. I'm going to be taking Fido because I like having a dog as a companion. There's no other reason for it. I don't like doing this. There we go. So, yeah, I'm probably going to tweak the time at which this map starts because it shouldn't be nighttime already. But, yeah. If you don't know what this map theme is and you're watching this on YouTube and you've not come from the Minecraft forums, then that's fine. I mean, I wouldn't expect you to have done. We're going to probably be so dark on the screen that you can't see what I'm doing. But we've got ourselves our birch sapling here, so we can complete that quest reward. And we can get some dark oak planks to finish off this reward. So there we go. And oh, I need to do it for 4 sets of logs, not just the one. That's fine. I mean, we've got this whole tree here. Let's do just that. There we go. And that gets us 4 dark oak planks. So, as I said, I'm going to go for Fido. And I'm going to turn down the sound a little bit because it's a little bit loud. I totally forgot I turned the sound on. That's the wrong thing. Yeah, I don't really play with sound much on Minecraft. I don't know if you know this about me. Let's see what's in our reward bag. Some tin or berry bushes. That's not bad. That is not bad. It's more than thought of useful. That is a not bad reward. Now we've got a full heart. Might as well take it now. There's no reason not to. And we have 1 bit of dirt on this whole map. That's all you get to start with. And that is for a reason. And that reason is just that, well, it shouldn't be so easy to get stuff, I don't think. To start with, stuff should be a little bit hard. And having just 1 bit of dirt makes it a little bit harder. So, let's see what our next reward is. Oh, did I not? Oh, I'm sure I just claimed that. Okay, I think it's just bugged. So our next task is to make a crook. And a crook is pretty simple to make. I'm just gonna go straight to a crafting station because crafting stations just are better. And as you'll see, some of these textures are not textured. I haven't really bothered putting a pack together yet. I'm just using these just because I like the look of it and I know what I want it to look like and I kind of remember the textures. So we've got ourselves a crook and our detection task is to get 9 birch saplings. The reason I suggest 9 is because it takes 8 to make another bit of dirt. And obviously I don't want people to think, oh, it takes 9. Well, if I say it takes 8 to make the dirt, I don't want people to just use all the saplings on dirt. I'm not mean, I don't want them to not be able to progress in the map, because obviously that would suck. And I am going to cheat, I'm just going to do it today. It's not changing the gameplay, it's just that it's dark. And I'm having to sit at a weird angle to use my microphone, because it is pretty terrible, and it won't pick up my voice from more than 2 feet away. So I'm just having to turn it today so I can actually see, because it's an LCD monitor, and that means that looking at it from any angle other than directly straight on is terrible, basically. Do I make an axe? Yeah, why not? Because an axe just means it's going to be a little bit quick to get rid of this stuff. And you can make wooden axes and stuff. Obviously, it doesn't really matter if you do or you don't. It's up to you if you decide you're going to just wait until you can get a Tinker Construct axe, or if you're going to just go straight for the wooden axe, make life a little bit easier getting rid of the dark oak tree. Because the dark oak tree is here, it means that you can't actually grow a birch sapling until the whole tree is gone. This is actually an intentional design because I just don't want people to go get a little bit of a tree and leave the rest of the tree floating. It's not the sort of thing I like to see. That rain is loud. That rain is very loud. I forget how loud some of the Minecraft sounds are, and I keep pressing the wrong thing. Weather, turn that down. There we go. And also, you'll notice that I'm not allowing people to get oak wood. I'm forcing birch wood on them. And the reason for that is because birch wood is pretty much, well, birch trees, should I say, are pretty much the same as oak trees in their size, but they don't give apples. That is the main thing. I mean, birch trees also don't go massively big, which is a nice bonus, because one of the biggest quarrels I have with skyblock maps and giving you oak trees is that you have those massive trees that sometimes grow, and especially when you start out on a platform like this, if your first tree was one of those ones that are, I don't know, 10 blocks high and go out about 7 blocks in each direction, it is kind of annoying. So I kind of don't want that. So obviously, give yourself a different type of tree, you're going to get smaller trees other than obviously dark oak, or I think acacia are bigger. I've not really played too much 1.7. I thought I gave dirt. That's going to have to be fixed. Oh, I am so smart. I'm sure I gave dirt. Well, I believe you can put bone meal in a thing, so I'm just going to have to tell the alpha testers they're going to have to spawn themselves in a bit of dirt. Can I make a barrel out of dark oak? Yes, I can. That's nice. So we're going to just grab up bone meal. No, not water. No, we don't want water in there. Just break the barrel, thank you. You see, can you tell that I haven't playtested this yet, or remembered what I'm supposed to do? No, you can't put... Oh, Jordan, you klutz. Well, I don't need the dark oak, I don't think, so we're just gonna waste our spruce sapling, because I know I get another spruce sapling later on. I might be able to put peanut butter cookies in, but I don't know. I'm sure I'd put dirt there. Maybe not. Okay. That's my bad. I guess I'll just have to ramify that problem later on. Because I'm sure I'd replace one of these with dirt. Let's just get rid of that. We'll have that one with dirt. Good job I crooked it, eh? Just gonna get rid of all of these actually. So I can just... I don't know. I just don't like having... It also means I can collect that chest, I guess. So we're just going to get rid of this. And that music. I don't want the Minecraft music. So I want... There we go. I usually have Minecraft music playing, but seeing as I'm playing some music in the background, nah. I'm going to put the chest there. And you should still be able to pull from that, yeah. That's fine, that's good. And we've got our dirt. So as I said, I'm going to have to tell people that they're going to have to spawn it in, because there should have been a dirt block down here. That's my idiocy. Because you're only supposed to get one bit of dirt, as I said, but I'm an idiot, so there wasn't one bit of dirt, was there? So we've got ourselves our first tree. We're going to hopefully get some saplings from this. I mean, if I don't, then we're going to be buggered. There's one. That's the only problem with birch trees. Their sapling drop isn't as high as oak trees. But the other thing about oak trees, which I kind of got off topic from, oak trees drop apples, and one of the main things in this map is that you're not going to be getting food. Not for a while anyway. There's still no way of getting food in this pack other than the cafe. The cafe is there as a way of getting your food to start with. But the thing about this map is, if you haven't read the Minecraft forum post, which gives a lot of backstory, which I do suggest you read just because I spent time writing that. No, because it's got a lot of information about the pack, which I'm probably going to forget, such as the symbolism, which I totally forgot to note. If you look in the quest book, it says why. That's a common question that will be asked. Seriously, are you just saying that I can claim... Yeah. Unclaimed reward. Yeah, I have claimed the reward. I know I've claimed the reward. It's just derping. That's great. I think that's just a bug with hardcore questing mode. I don't know why it's doing that. But yeah, you're not going to be getting food for a while because this map is actually based loosely on my life. Well, the last few years of my life. And for anyone who's new to the channel or hasn't read the forum post or doesn't know who I am, then you wouldn't know much about my life, which I would hope anyway. And I have been suffering from depression for the past few years. And this map is basically about a depressed guy. I've not been reading out the text, which I will go back and do once. Getting rid of this tree, because the whole base is... There we go, we've got 9 saplings, so we can carry on. But we'll just get ourselves a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. We've got... Because it sort of needs explaining if you haven't read the forum post. But there's a lot of symbolism in this map to do with stages that I went through and stuff that was sort of a result, but I wouldn't want to say that because it's not really a result of it. So we can just it's take that. So you can get acacia saplings now if you want to, or a reward bag. I'm gonna go for the acacia saplings. I'm gonna try and avoid the reward bags as much as possible because I know right now the reward bags, there aren't many of them, so I'm just gonna go for the other reward. So let's read through the thing. You read the law. Well, the law was read. I don't know if you heard it. The law is everyone is born with a purpose. Everyone has something they need to do. But what is my purpose? What do I need to do? I was put on this planet for good or for evil. What am I good at? What do I do? Why do I do the things that I do? Why can't I be like everyone else? Where is everyone else? Where are my friends? Now, that is supposed to not really give too much information, but give enough. So, first quest here, yeah, I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay, I sleep all night and work all day. That is sort of a playful entry. And that's how I start everything. Each quest line starts a little bit less serious and you get a full heart. And then the second quest you get 3/4 of a heart. Third quest you get half a heart. I'm sure you can guess what the fourth one gets you. That's right, 1/4 of a heart. You lose heart as you go on. That is how it is. Because that's something that I always encounter when starting a new task. I'll go in, be really excited to do it, and be like, yeah, I'm going to do this. It's going to be great. And then I do a little bit more, and it's like, I'm starting to lose interest. And by the time I get to doing like the 4th task, or the 5th task, it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. And that's what this map is symbolising with that. The question why, obviously. Why, as you saw in the lore, why am I here? Why do I do the things that I do? Why this? Why that? Why was a big question that I asked a lot. It's just... I didn't know a lot of answers, so I asked why a lot. And that's just something that you have to do, you have to ask why. So that's why you start out by asking why. So we can make ourselves dirt, we already did make dirt. We've got dirt, and do I want the rotten heart? The rotten heart is pretty pointless at the minute because I've not added a way to utilise that to turn it into a full heart. There will be a way to do that and it'll be very tedious. Right now we've got 2 basic bags, and in our basic bag number 1 we've got ourselves some birch saplings, which is apparently a useless reward, but I like it. And in this one, some redstone. That is a very useful reward. So I'm gonna keep Fido in here for now because I don't want him running around and dying. So our next task on the list is to get crafty. Pretty simple, this one. This is a really simple one, really. Just gotta make ourselves a couple of blank patterns. We'll go for a central table. Always make sure you use birch for this, just in case, because I've set it to use the birch stuff. What's the other one I need? Central table, part builder, and tool station. Tool station, that requires a crafting table. So, that should be that quest done. Yep, we can get... Well, you get a bit of birch wood as your reward, and that's it. 1/4 of the heart, so get no more heart throughout this quest line now. And we can go for a reward bag, a full guard pattern, or grout. Grout would be easier to... it would make life a bit easier later on. But I'm going to take the full guard pattern because... Well, you're not going to be getting a full guard pattern for a while if you don't take it now. I will add a way to get one later on, but I've not done that yet, so... This is the only time I'm going to get in a full guard pattern. I'm probably never going to use it, but that doesn't matter. So our next task is to get some string. So we need to make a drying rack for that, and we have got ourselves some slabs, so we can do that. Get a drying rack, which I'm just going to put here. Again, I'm just going to take it today because I don't have any torches yet. I'm also going to... Oh, the rain's gone off now. Okay. So, we've got that. And to make dirt, to make string. So, how am I... So, I'm supposed to put the sapling on the drying rack. Who thought that was a good idea for a recipe? Fine, whatever. That's me poking fun at myself. I do that quite a bit throughout this map. I do stuff that doesn't seem normal. So, you put your birch sapling on the drying rack. Give it a second. And turn it into string. So, we need to get 9 string, is it? Yeah, 9 string. So, 1, 2, 3... And obviously you could make more of these and just do it a bit quicker. I'm just going to do the 1 just because I'm lazy. I don't want to waste time making drying racks. And the drying rack, I might put more recipes in like this to make it so you have to use these more. And also you won't be able to make food on these. You won't be able to put your rotten flesh on here. But don't worry, there is a use for rotten flesh. The reason that I don't put the rotten flesh recipe on here, pretty simple. It's just that it gets rid of the hunger debuff from zombie flesh, which, if people want to eat zombie flesh when they have a mob grinder set up, that's fine, I have no issues with that. But it's something they have to use at their own risk because it's, well, just gonna get some string. Because zombie flesh, it's not easy to do. So, what am I saying? It's not easy to do. It gives you the hunger debuff. That's what I'm trying to say. And hunger, it outweighs what you get with the rotten flesh, so I have no issues with that at all. So we need to get 4 clay now, and the rain stopped, so that's annoying. We can get ourselves some more birch barrels though. So we're gonna, because the way you get clay, if you've never played a map before, is that you need to put stuff. You need to get dust and put that in a barrel. I'm just going to make 2 of these for now. I made 4 accidentally. Oh dear. Don't right click. Why did I right click? Oh well. We'll get the birch barrel. And now it stopped raining, so we've not got a good way of getting water around. But if you didn't notice up there was a water source. So we can use the glass to our advantage. And that's another reason why I use glass. Don't fall down. I forgot to jump there. Another problem with using life essence to get up, it's a little bit dodgy. But we have water up here, so we can get ourselves a little bit of water. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that would be enough for the clay, so we're just going to come down here. And empty the water into the barrels. Now we need dust to finish off this clay gathering, and there's only one way to get clay, and that's from going through a bit of a process with dirt, and I need 1 more barrel if I'm going to do that. So I need more birch wood as well. I'm going to start to run low on wood pretty quickly early game, and that's fine. It's early game, I don't expect to have materials coming out the wazoo. So, I'm gonna have to basically just grind for some of this stuff. Because we need dirt, we need bollocks. We need about how much? Well, we're gonna need somewhere between 4 and 8 dirt. I think is gonna be the approximation. So we'll get the first set going anyway. We need somewhere between 4 and 8 dirt, I believe, to get enough dust to make the sand, not the sand, the clay. So anyone who's never played any of the Skyblock maps, such as Agrarian Skies or what they call Sky Factory, Crash Landing is a bit different with how Xnilo works. So is Running Red. Running Red is one of the inspirations for this map, because I never had thought before playing it of using real life experience as a basis for a map. But Gideon did that so well, so I thought, why not, I'm going to do the same. And anyone who's got any complaints about this map, go to Gideon, it's his fault. Yeah, it's not Gideon's fault at all, don't go to him and complain. It's all my fault if you don't like the map. But it's not released yet, so you won't be playing this until I've sorted out a lot of the kinks. Let's try and get, once we get 2 more saplings we can Go for the next one. Can we have any saplings? Please, please tree, please, please saplings. Much love. There's one. Can we have some more, maybe? Maybe just one more? I'd like to have... Oh, did that just go over the edge? There we go. And that's that crook broke. But we've got one more, so we can get our second one of these going. And the reason we need dirt is because we turn dirt into cobblestone, then we turn cobblestone into gravel, gravel into sand, and then sand into dust. It's a bit of a long process, but it's not complicated, which is nice. So we're gonna... Oh, yeah, got dirt there. Derp! I forgot we got dirt at the quest reward, but as I said, somewhere between 4 and 8, so if we've got more than we need, then that's cool. If we've got less than we need, then I expected it. So let's get on to the next part of the whole clay collecting process, which is getting a sieve. We're going to make an oak sieve because we have oak wood. Could make dark oak, but I don't really want to waste that. I like the way dark oak looks. So we'll get a birch sieve, and I'm going to put that there. And we're going to... I always swap before put my inventory around, so we don't put too much in. So we've got 4 that time. We're going to need 16. That was 3. No, that was 5. That's nice, and one more should be enough then. Because it's not 6. Is it 16 that I need? Yeah, it's 16 balls. So okay, unless we get only 1 stone from this, then I think, yep, we've got more than enough stone to do the clay, so that's good. I'm going to eat one of these cookies. I don't know how much they restore. More than 1.5. I should be more careful with my food, because that's one of the side effects of one of the things that I was going through, was an eating disorder. And it wasn't like anorexia that I just wouldn't eat. It was that I wouldn't eat if food wasn't available. Like, I have biscuits right in front of me now. I'm looking at them constantly and thinking, I could eat that right now. I'm starving. But I'm having to put off because I'm doing the video for you guys. But yeah, it's one of those things where don't put cobblestone in there. You've got to be careful when you right click on the sieve, because there are a few new recipes that the sieve uses. And I'm actually going to show off now quickly that for early ore, you're not going to be using gravel in a sieve, because if we go to the sieve, which is there, all you can get is flint, coal, or lapis. It only uses 1, but because I've got 2 in my inventory, it will show 2. So yeah, we're not going to be using gravel to be getting our ores. So you're probably thinking, how do you get ores, Jordan? And that is why I'm showing you this. I totally forgot there was sand over here, which I could have used to get dust. I'm an idiot. So let's get rid of that. The book just went flying off into outer space. Let's just turn that into that. So we're gonna get ourselves some dust, and then you just put your dust in the water and you get some clay. So that's the clay part done, and we can get 8 grout, 16 bones, or a wood bag. I'm gonna go for the bones because bone meal. And then our next quest is to get lava. So that's why you get a bit of clay, and you get some. You've got the choice for bones if you need them, because you might want to do that. So I'm gonna be cheaty here just because it's kind of easier. I'm just gonna get 8 cobblestone, which you saw how to get. It's just you break the leaves, get the saplings, turn it into stones, and then you get cobble. But because we're gonna need a furnace, and I don't want to waste too much of your time, I want to try and keep this video under an hour if I can. We've probably been going longer than that already. Let me check the time. Only half an hour so far, but we're not even halfway through the map yet, so I'm going to put the furnace there. Yeah, I've already filled in that little hole, which was going to just be dirt, but I guess that's good. It's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to need to turn 2 of these into clay. like that, because we need 7 of these to be porcelain clay, like so. And then turn porcelain clay into an unfired crucible, which when you put it in a furnace, which now we have, I can stop skipping through the night like a cheaty little cheaterson, because we can get ourselves some torches. How am I going to do this? Gonna cook up one? Yeah, I think we'll do it like that. We'll cook up one of them with 2 of them, and we'll get ourselves a little bit of charcoal, which, there we go. I'm going to cook up some charcoal first and then swap it out for the porcelain clay when that's done, because I kind of need one bit of charcoal for the porcelain clay, because it needs cooking. Well, not the porcelain clay, the unfired crucible. So we can put some torches around here now, which is nice. I kind of light up everything or use glass, because as you saw, there's 4 torches around the edge of that. There's a few torches over in the cafe, and there's one here. I didn't light up this area because people might want to use it as a spawning platform. I don't know. But I put torches over there so you can go and get your food without having mobs waiting for you. And obviously, you don't want the spawning platform to have mobs, because you will always spawn on that platform. But yeah, so we've got ourselves some charcoal. I'm going to swap that out for the unfired crucible. I don't care about being inefficient. We'll put a stick there. Why not? So we've got our crucible, which we can... Well, we're going to need to put it on a torch. So I'm going to put a torch down here, because I believe there should be some dirt. Yeah, this is dirt. Brown stained clay is dirt. Green stained clay is grass. Orange stained clay, I have no idea, it's just orange stained clay. And I think I used 2 others in the nether, and I can't remember what they are. So, we made our crucible. Oh, it didn't detect it. Bollocks. Oh, we're gonna need to make a pickaxe to pick that up. I think it needs a pickaxe anyway. So we'll just get ourselves a pickaxe and pick that up. There we go. Right, so it's taken that, and now a lava bucket. Now you're probably thinking, John, how are you gonna get a bucket? And how are you gonna get lava? Because you've not got cobblestone. Now, my friend, this is where it gets interesting. I'm gonna grab myself some more clay, because I know I haven't got enough here. Well, I probably won't have enough. Put clay in here, smack it a few times, and we got nothing that time. Okay, that's fine. We're just going to keep smacking this clay, and as you saw that time, we got ourselves some aluminium dust. So, let's press R. Let's show you the recipe for this. If you put clay in here, you've got a chance to get aluminium dust, copper dust, gold dust, tin dust, and iron dust. So obviously we're going to the iron dust here. So I'm just gonna grab, I don't know, I'm gonna go for 24, because you'd probably be using about that much on a map such as Agrarian Skies to, well, with gravel instead, to get yourself enough iron for an iron bucket. And I don't have clay buckets in here because that's part of Iguana Tweaks, and I don't want Iguana Tweaks in here because it's just not the sort of thing. I think it's Iguana Tweaks anyway. It might be plugged into Forestry, and Forestry is kind of buggy at the minute. We've got 1 tin dust, we've still not got iron, which is kind of upsetting. Kind of need iron, and that's all I'm after. I might change the drop rate because it's not really that common to get a drop. So by the time you get this, it's probably going to be, instead of a 10% chance, it's probably going to be about a 25% chance maybe. And I think I'll put iron a little bit higher because, look, we've only got 1 iron dust right now. But yeah, we've got 2 now. That's nice. We might be able to get 3. No. maybe. We've still got 2 more to go, well, 3 more to go through, 2 more to go through, 1 more to go through. Can we get it on this one? No. So, you've seen the process. You know how to get clay, you know how to get iron. Iron, dust. So, that's how you get your iron dust. And then, obviously, just as you do with anything, I'm gonna use these to cook it up because these do 1.5 each. So, may as well put it to good use. And you know that feeling when you're about to sneeze? Yeah. Phew. Ugh, sorry about that. I'm so professional when it comes to recording. I won't even remove the sneeze from the recording. But yeah, we've got ourselves some iron, and we've got some other ways of getting stuff as well. But that's fine. We don't need them because this is not the best way of getting your metal materials. But now you're thinking, right, we have a bucket, but I really don't want to have to go get all that cobblestone to go in here. But that's fine. You don't need cobblestone. That's right. You heard? Yep. You heard me perfectly well. We use birch log. So we put it in 150 miller buckets. So 300. What are we on now? We're on 450, 600. Yeah, 600. I'm gonna have to wait for that to melt down a little bit. That's fine. We can wait for it to melt. I mean, it's just wood. It's nothing major. So yeah, this is a much nicer way of getting lava to start with, because I think cobblestone, when you had to go through that much clay to get lava, that much clay to get a bucket, you shouldn't have to spend so much time trying to get a lava. So I like the birchwood recipe just because it's nice. What are we on? 750? No? I'm trying to work out how much lava's in here, because it doesn't seem like it's a multiple of 150, 'cause I'm sure that's what it is. Yeah, it's on 750 at the minute, isn't it? So that's 1050. That's the closest we're gonna get. Can I please let me put, there we go. So we're gonna have to wait for that to get some lava. While we wait for that, do we have any more quests to do? No. But you can see that there is an oreberry quest. That is your main way of getting some ores, which if we, I think the copper shows it. No, might click there. So yeah, so we've got tin, and it's the same for all of the dusts. 1 oreberry will get you 1 dust, and then 1 dust you can cook up into I'll show you in here. We'll get copper just because it's left to go through. So you can cook that obviously into 1 ingot, or which NEI plugin doesn't want to show, you can put it into a smeltery and get 1.5 buckets, 1.5 ingots. So you don't get to ore double straight away, but you're not waiting to. You're not waiting. What am I saying? I'm waiting because it's a bloody speed up. You're not having to just go for single ores at that point. You're getting 1.5 times, so you're not being less efficient, but you're not getting a lot more. Now you're probably wondering, Jordan, all berries sound cool, but how do we get them? Or berry? Well, if we go into here, you can see when you put smooth stone through your sieve, you've got a 10% chance again. 10%. I think 10% is fine for these, because once you've got a few iron ore berries, then that's great, isn't it? Once you've got 1, you don't really need more, because you're only going to need 1 or 2 bits of iron. You've got some redstone, and then that's it. What do you need? What do you need after that? You can get yourself an igneous extruder, which I'm going to show off the recipe now while we're waiting for this, because there are some recipe changes. So an igneous extruder, early on in the game, you can make it like this, which I don't think you're going to be able to do, to be honest. Unless you're lucky with spinning gravel, why, I don't know why you'd do that. But 2000 LP in a tier 1 blood altar will turn a factory machine block into a basic machine frame. And a factory machine block you make with plastic sheets, which you can get like so. Raw plastic comes from a ruler, okay. I didn't know about the ruler. You get it from raw rubber, and raw rubber you get from ball of glue, or raw rubber, or of course precision sawmill, or I think you can use coagulated blood in here. Yeah, you can use coagulated blood, so if you get a smeltery you can do it like that. But obviously, oh, it's starting to show lava. But obviously the main way is by getting a rubber tree, and to get a rubber tree you need rubber tree seeds. Nope, didn't want to give them, and to be the recipe. And to get them, it's a chance of, what's the chance? A 2% chance, so it's not a massive chance. It's a 2% chance from putting dirt through a sieve. So while you're getting your clay to get your iron, which you'll use a lot, you will probably, well, while you're getting the stones to make the cobblestones, to get the sand, to get the gravel, to get the sand, to get the dust, to get the clay, you will probably be able to find yourself a rubber seed or two. So we'll get one of them. I'm just gonna spawn in stuff that just to speed stuff up. Obviously you guys don't do this because it's naughty, but I'm doing it just because I'm a cheating little mofo. But yeah, still waiting on this lava. And while we're going through that, we might as well go through other recipes. So you probably, I didn't finish off going through the igneous extruder. So obviously you can't make this recipe straight away unless you're really lucky. So how do we make our igneous extruder? Like so. A lot simpler recipe: 2 buckets, a factory machine block, a wooden pickaxe, a pneumatic servo, and 2 redstone. Not bad. And there's one other MFR recipe, no, not MFR, Tinker's Construct. There's also the metallurgic infuser, which you need. You use that to get osmium, and you also use it for other stuff as well. But the other one that uses this recipe is the aqueous accumulator, which uses water bottles, a bucket, factory machine block, and again same on the bottom. And basically this recipe, this would have been an osmium ingot if you'd been playing it vanilla, but because osmium is not gettable in this map until you get the metallurgic infuser, because if we have a look at osmium, can you tell I'm just trying to stall here? If you look at osmium, you can put it in a QED, but again that's osmium ore. We don't have osmium ore. The only way is in a metallurgic infuser, which is by combining obsidian of any type with an iron ingot, because that makes sense in my head. It's purple, and an osmium ingot is sort of purple. I wanted to use lapis, but obviously you can't put lapis in an osmium compressor for some reason, or a metallurgic infuser. I will get those. I get mechanism machines messed up all the time. You can't put lapis in a metallurgic infuser for it to go into the sidebar. You can put obsidian, diamond, redstone, coal, tin, and I think there's something else. And obviously diamonds are blue, but diamonds are expensive, so I didn't want to do that recipe to get osmium. So it is obsidian, because obsidian's pretty easy to get. It's what, 6 birch logs and a bit of water. Not hard to get, because there's a few ways of getting obsidian, of course. If we have a look at the recipes, you've got a combiner, which I don't know why you do that. A chemical chemistry set, I guess you could use that, no issues. Or you've got just putting it down in the world and mining it up. Or the one that I like to use the most, oh, we're collecting water in this barrel now, great. Or the one that I like to use the most is putting a bucket of obsidian and a bucket of water and a bucket of lava into a smeltery. There we go, we got ourselves a bucket of lava, and that is that quest done. So we can get, I'm going to take the cobblestone, because as I said, we're going to need it. So we've already got the tin berry bush, which is detected nicely. So we only need to get the other 4, which are iron, gold, copper, and aluminium. So let's cook up the stone that we got. 1, 2, 3. That's why I give 16 cobblestone in that quest, because you'd be taking the piss, really. I'd be taking the piss if I said, right, I want you to go out and do this, that, and the other. So we're going to get our stone, and we're going to just bang this through here. Let's see if we can get anything. Because it's a rare drop. It seems it's too rare. 10% chance of dropping stuff. It's too rare, so I'm going to be bumping that up to maybe a 25 to 33 maybe. I don't think I'd go above that. I don't know why I do the lava before this. I mean, lava could be useful in just cooking up a load of stone, but what does it matter? What does it matter? It's not really like they go in any sort of order. Let's see, can we actually get an allberry bush, please? Please, sir, please, can I have allberries? There's one, so we've got the copper. So copper is now done, so we just need iron, gold, and aluminium. It's aluminum in this, isn't it? I might have to go in and just change the name of that. I don't usually change the name of items, so stuff, even if it doesn't make sense as the name, such as, I don't know what doesn't make sense as a name. I know, like, Fax calls the bottom flesh zombie brain, because their texture is zombie brains. And I don't really change the names of stuff, but I might change aluminum because it doesn't fit. It's aluminium because I use the British cash system in there, because we use the pounds, of course, over here. If you didn't know I'm English, if you've just worked it out, then there's some issues. I'm not American or Canadian, but Canadian is cool. Did I get anything that time? Just another aluminium. Okay. But yeah, I probably should change it to aluminium because we use the word aluminium, not aluminum. There's an iron. Sweet. Iron ore berries are the best. So all we need now is the gold. Can we get gold? If we can get gold before we run out of cobble, that would be really nice. Because well, cobblestone. We need some stone to place the ore berries on. Can we? That's another. Is that another? That's a tin. Okay. Totally forgot that I'd left the tin in there, which we've got 2 of. So yeah, you can get quest rewards of, I think, tin, copper, aluminium, and iron allberry bushes. I don't think I put gold in there. Can't remember. You might be able to. I really cannot remember the quest rewards. I did them a few days ago. But yeah, the quest rewards, as I said, aren't that plentiful, so that's why I'm trying to avoid taking these. Like, I'm going to take the redstone for this probably, or maybe the essence berry. I'm not sure. I'm not going to be playing this map long enough to need the essence berry bushes. Essence berries are nice for mob farms, but not much else. The reason they're nice for mob farms, people might not get this, is putting them on a sewer. Putting experience through a MFR sewer turns it from experience into mob essence. And mob essence is nice for an auto spawner, so yeah. If you don't have a grinder, then the essence berry bushes are really nice. Are we really not gonna get the gold from this? I didn't put gold as more rare, did I? Let's have a look. Wrong thing. No, it's all 10% chance. I'm not getting this. I'm not understanding your logic. Why have I not got a gold one yet? Let's just try this last one. If not, I'm just gonna yeah. You didn't see anything. So there we go. That's that. The quest reward, you get 3 of every bush because 4 seems like a nice number. I'm gonna go for the redstone though because redstone's nice to have early on. So I'm gonna need to set up a little farm for them. But let's see what our next quest is, which is getting smelting. Very simple, just get a load of seared stuff, and that's why I allow grout quest rewards for that one and that. 1, because it just makes life easier for these people. But I'm sure you all know how to get the seared stuff. Let's just do that. It's just grout, which you get like so. No other way. I'm not changing that recipe because that's a little bit mean. So I'm just going to speed things along again because I don't want to be playing this map for hours on end just to show you the basics. But I do want to show you how to get started because, well, not how to get started, but how to get the first quest line done at least. Let's get them. Did I do the seared bricks? Yep. And I think all I need now is a seared drain. So let's have a look. Oh, I need to make 4 seared bricks, of course. I don't know why I did 4 seared bricks, but whatever. So there we go. And we'll claim that reward. And let's have a look what's in our good bag. Some more redstone. Sweet, I guess. Let's see what's our next quest. Next quest is getting technological, so make a stone hammer. A stone hammer. Stone. Yeah. So you get your stone, make a hammer. Pretty simple, really. And then got to get some dust. And as I showed you how to make dust earlier, pretty simple. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you probably have noticed I have been standing around not doing as much as most people would be doing by the time they've got to here, but I've only had to eat 1 of the peanut butter cookies. So yeah, food isn't really an issue in this map, but a lot of people might see it as an issue, seeing as they won't be able to get more. And obviously if you fall off the edge of the map, then you're holding some of the food, then you're kind of buggered. And also, I'm not updating blood magic in this map to make it that little bit harder. So if you do fall off the map, you will respawn with less health. So you'll use up hunger to restore health. There we go, we've got a bit of dust, we've got 10 dust, and 4 redstone, which you would usually just get by putting it through a sieve. And again, you'll notice no recipes for any of the wrong thing. You don't have any recipes to get any of the ores. You get it from netherrack. No, I'm not going to change that. Or endstone. Again, not going to change that because it takes a little bit of effort to get them. Oh, and that's the use of the zombie flesh. I forgot to show that off. You put your block of rotten flesh, block of flesh in, and you can get your shards. These are a low chance, and they will stay at a low chance because it's not hard to get. So, got the redstone, and I'm going to take a pneumatic servo just because it's easier. You can take any of them. I mean, the other one just uses gold. So, our next quest reward, next quest, is getting mechanical. We need to make an igneous extruder, which I showed off how to get earlier. Which means that you need to have planted your rubber seed, which I didn't do, and I've not left it to grow because I'm an idiot. And just gonna do that. Expand that out and put everything up there. Because why not? It just makes life a little bit easier. So what are we getting? We're getting plastic because I didn't bother to put down the rubber tree and let that grow. So I don't know why it just gave that much. Is my shift key hold down or something? I'm just gonna get 16 because I'm not gonna need more than that. So as I showed you before, the igneous extruder recipe is not hard. I'm not very good when it comes to using stuff, am I? Alright, so I'm gonna cook up some of this because we need to grow our ore berries, and I'm gonna show off how to do that at least. I'm not gonna spawn everything in. Oop, wrong thing. So it just takes some smooth stone, which is another reason to cook this up, I guess. But you need some smooth stone to plant your. I think you can use cobble actually. if I can use cobble, that would make mine that a little bit easier. Iron. Let's just have a look. Let's try that there. And how about the ore berries? They might need to be in a darkened area to start with. So we'll try that. I'm gonna use the dark oak just because I don't know if I said earlier, but I love dark oak. It looks it's the most aesthetically appealing in my eyes out of all the vanilla woods. And we'll do that. Then we just need to put a little barrier around it. And then do that, and that, and that. And get rid of this one here. And that there. Just trying to save some wood here, nothing more than that. And put that. Oh. Fine. I'll just place it, even though I said I was trying to save wood. And you can put your ore berries in there now. So that's fine. And that's how I grow ore berries, and then I'll usually put autonomous activators on the side when I have them. So we should have some stone now. Yep, got some stone, so we can make our factory machine blocks. And then we're gonna need some iron, which again I'm just gonna grab a bit of because again it's starting to drag on a bit, and I just want to get the first quest line done and show you the second quest line, just trying to explain what that one is because it doesn't make sense as a picture. As you saw with the first one, it says why, and that one kind of makes sense. It's a question, it's why. The next one, unless you think about it, it doesn't make sense. So we get our bucket, we get a factory machine block, we get the pneumatic servo, and we get 2 redstone. And that's making an extruder, and we no longer really need to be spawning items in. So we've got a bucket of lava, which we can put right in there. Got a bucket of water, which we can put in there. And we have cobblestone. So we've got cobble gen now. Life is simple. And we can put that away. And we can have a look at what our next quest is. I know what it is, I don't need to look. But we need to claim our reward, I think. Why did that not... What? You guys saw me make that, right? I'm sure. I don't know. That should have been finished. Oh yeah, obviously. Oh, it's there now. Okay, I didn't see it there to start with. Right, so I'm just gonna complete that quest, chuck that over the edge. I shouldn't have it. What do we want? I'm just gonna take one of these. It's a basic, so it's probably gonna be terrible. Oh, you can get gold. That kind of answers that question. So we're just leaving that to grow, and our next quest is getting wet. I've not been reading that any of the lore, I do apologise. I'll leave that for you guys to read, I guess. Let's get ourselves some of these bottles. I need 4. Oop. And we need to go get a bit more water from up here. Come on, over the ledge. And boop boop boop. There you go. Got some water. Could drink it, but pretty pointless. I mean, I might add Enviromine at some point. I don't know whether I will or not though, just because it's not really the sort of mod that I would like, because it makes stuff a little bit too hard. So aqueous accumulator, which we're going to be making like so. We need to make a bucket first. For some reason, oh, maybe the no, it should. I was thinking it probably that it doesn't accept the crafting table, or the crafting station, the crafting area, but it shouldn't be doing that. I don't know. Maybe inventory, not inventory tweak. I don't know what you call it. Yeah, I think it is inventory tweak, or any plugin is not. Yeah, I think it's just derping around. I might change these to manual detect. Probably a good idea, because once again we're going to have to do that. There we go, and we're just gonna complete that quest. Oop. So for this one, get seared bricks, which if you haven't built your smelter yet, like I haven't, 12 is enough to build up the. Oh, I think it's enough to either complete it with what you've got, or build up one more, which is what I would do. Pneumatic servo, again, I'd probably have gone with that if I was doing this, but I'm going to go for the reward bag to show off what some of the terrible rewards are you can get. And this is when you get your second water source. I mean, obviously you've got these, but if you're a bit silly, and you didn't know you can do that, then that's how you get your second water source. Or if it hasn't rained. And we get a spawn squid. So that's a companion reward. I try and give companions throughout the map, or throughout the quest reward, and squid is one of them. You get squid, wolf, villager, I think, and a few others. So getting automated is an autonomous activator, which is that a manual detect? That's a crafting task. So to make our autonomous activator, you make like so. Pretty simple. So I'm gonna just complete this now, because it's getting to the point where I've had enough of just doing this in one go. As I said, I get bored of stuff pretty quickly, and I've been recording this for about an hour now, and my voice is just starting to die on me. So for doing that, as a quest reward, you get 3 autonomous activities. You can choose from dust, redstone, or a reward bag. I'm going for the redstone because we're finishing this off quickly now. Then the last 2 quests on this line are getting overrun, where you have to kill some zombies and some skeletons. So we're just going to complete that. Oh, I'm pressing caps lock there, not shift. And getting rested. Sleep. Sleep would be good. And I'm going to read out the quest reward because they are some books, and I'm going to call it an episode, or a video there, guys. So, going to get that. So, getting rested. Maybe life isn't supposed to be easy. Maybe everyone suffers, but maybe don't. I've messed it up. I'm so sorry. As you can see, my brain's starting to die as well. Maybe life isn't supposed to be easy. Maybe everyone suffers, but don't complain. Maybe, just maybe, I am normal. But for now, I need to rest. And then, getting overrun. The souls of the damned seem to appear where, as you can tell, I can't read. I can't even read what I wrote, and I wrote this only yesterday. The souls of the damned seem to be appearing here. Where am I? What is this place? Why am I here? So many questions left unanswered. So again, that's going back to the whole why theme. And then when you finish these, when you finish getting rested, you get tiring work, which this one I don't expect people will understand. This is a bed. It is what my bed looks like. I'm sorry, it looks terrible. But yeah, with tiring work, you start out by making a harvester, which is basically I should chill out a bit, maybe find a way to automate wood gathering. That way I don't need to waste time chopping them down manually. And again, this is a quest where you get a rubber sapling, but pretty useless. And you can choose from a survivor's generator, or you can get your first jungle sapling. And then you will go down to this one, and this one, and when you've completed both of them, unlock that, and that. So these go down, and then when you've unlocked that one and that one, you get that. And that one comes from that. It goes like that. I think, one sec. I'm trying to remember how I put these now. You go down and across and down and across, down and across. And I think it ends on, yeah, it ends on that one. So you need to have completed that one, that one, that one, that one to do that one. So that's the last quest. And then Monsters Under the Bed, I'm pretty sure you can work out what this is. And you can see I haven't been working too much on this quest line yet. Start out, you've got to hand in some zombie brains and some bones, or some rotten flesh. And you get yourself a meat cleaver. It's the nicest I'm going to be. And you can choose from Bucket of Life, reward bag, or a Zisto. And anyone who doesn't know who Zisto is will not get some of the quest rewards, because I have got Vexy quest rewards. I might change it just to be a YouTuber / Minecraft community oriented reward, so like you'd get Florbs of Life Essence, and that would be a Gideon reward, because in Running Red you get so many of them things. But yeah, in an hour, or what would probably be about 2 to 3 hours of playing this map, this is what I managed to do. Not much, but not little amount as well. So just remember, if when you get this map, stuff will change a little bit. You'll be more likely to get stuff from this sieve, which is so slow. There'll probably be a better way of getting cobblestone. I've not automated that yet. Obviously, a little tip: this is sand. Use it well. I totally forgot to use the sand. Feel free to use it how you will. While I'm here, I may as well just finish off by showing you what the Nether might look like a little bit. Got to put the one. So we'll go and check out the Nether, and that will be the end of the video. Obsidian and flint and steel. Can I have the flint and steel, please? Thank you. We'll put the portal. We'll put it here. Why not? I'm just going to do it as a random shape because I enjoy doing them as non-vanilla, because it's 1.7 and I can do this. There we go. And into the Nether. So, I'm hoping it hooks up with the portal. Yep, there we go. We've got some Z-stones here. There's a gas somewhere. And yeah, this is what the Nether looks like. Hello, Ghastly Poo. You shouldn't be here. I'm on bright, right? Okay, it's just dark in here. So yeah, this is the Nether. It's supposed to look serene and nice. So you got blue sky, some clouds, some trees. This is your oak wood here. You don't get oak saplings. And yeah, oh, there's a fire back there as well. You get some Nether quartz as well. So, because you probably don't have, you're not going to be getting soul sand for a while. If you want to put sharpness on your tools, I do give some Nether quartz, and that's me being nice again. I try not to be too nice, and obviously it's a big portal, so that it spans over. I think it does actually span over 2. Yeah, I just had 2 portals going there just to do that. It doesn't go over 2 chunks, no. But I might change that so it does, because I want it to be big. But yeah, so that's gonna be it, guys. I do hope you enjoyed watching, and I do hope that when this map goes live, you'll be willing to play it. It's still very much work in progress. Still a lot of kinks that need to be worked out. But yeah. So anyway, I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like. You don't have to, really don't. But please do go check out the link in the description, which is going to be for this map. There'll also be links to Twitter and other stuff down there as well. But it would be nice if you could go check out this map, give it a little bit of a like on the FTV forums, and maybe put some suggestions down there or in the comments down below. So, anyway guys, I'm John, and I'm out.